Corey Feldman is on the line. Hey, what's going on? We are live on the air. It's the Ham Radio Show. On the phone line, of course, the one and only, the man, the myth, the mouth, Corey freaking Feldman. Round of applause. Corey Feldman's on the phone. Corey!
Hey, how's it going, guys? How you doing?
Hey, Corey. Corey, by the way, I mean, not that he needs any introduction. We all know who the hell Corey Feldman is. Corey Feldman, famous actor extraordinaire, but he's also a musician, just in case your ass didn't know. He's a musician. He's going to be part of the Loserville Tour starting very soon in July, I believe. I believe July 16th, right, starts the tour?
Yeah, listen, you say tomato, I say tomato. Some say Loserville, I say Loserville. Everybody's got their take, but Loserville is the name of the tour as far as I'm concerned, because all other artists of this caliber you would expect to give a high serve, but we're going to serve it real low, and it's going to be ill. So you can come see that show. As you said, it starts off on my birthday, July 16th. We're doing 24 cities across the country, arena tour only, and the extra added bonus is you get to come meet me after the show if you go get a VIP ticket off of my website. I don't know if it's a pass or a wristband or a ticket or what they're giving out, but I know you can get it off my website, CoreyFeldman.net. That's where you go. Come back after the show. You can take a picture with me. We can sign some stuff. You know, people wait all day at these conventions to get my autograph. You know, there's literally a line around the building when we do these things. This is an opportunity where you don't have to wait in that line. You get your wristband. You come backstage at a certain time. We meet. We take a picture. I sign your merch. You know, you can bring me something. You can buy stuff at the show. Whatever. I'm happy to sign it for you. It's a great experience. So come on back, CoreyFeldman.net. You can get your tickets, and you can get your VIP passes there.
Nice.
Okay, that's my plug.
Well, that was a good thing, Corey. It was a good plug.
Yeah.
It was a good plug. How about the fact of also, by the way, since you're saying your birthday, which, by the way, happy birthday, because I'm not going to be hanging out with you on July 16th when the tour starts, but Somerset, Wisconsin, those people will be there. You sign up, get the freaking free pass, and on Corey's birthday, you can be hanging out with Corey Feldman after he performs live at the Somerset Amphitheater at the beginning of the tour when he's hanging out with, by the way, also, not just the Corey Feldman show, by the way. Huge lineup. It is, of course, you got Riff Raff, who's doing the MC. You got Limp Bizkit doing the overall, the main event, the big deal that's going on. Headlining. The showstopper. The main event is Limp Bizkit. But you're, of course, Corey Feldman on the tour as well. That's outstanding. Plus, many other Bones.
Also, Bones, Riff Raff, Nate No Face, great guy, very talented little dude.
Yeah, top to bottom. You see, that's why I think it's ironic they call it Loserville, because it is top to bottom. It's one hell of a show. You're going to at least be entertained for the multiple shows that are going to be going on. It's not just an arena show, it's an experience.
That's exactly right. It's almost like for those who are old enough to be alive in the late 70s, they had these things called the happenings, right? Where you never knew what was going to happen. It was just some weird crap was going to go down all of a sudden, some weird stuff. So that's exactly what this is. This is that experience where you're going to go there and you don't know what the hell's going to go on. We don't know what the hell's going to go on. I'm technically very afraid of what could happen at any given point, and the joke is on you, but the joke very well may be on me. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if you've heard my new single yet or seen the new video.
I have seen the new video.
Directed by none other than Fred Durst for this very tour. So we plan on showing you that on the biggest screens possible as we perform it.
Yeah, we were just playing it before. The Joke is the name of the song. The video is all over. You can find it every which way you look. Directed by Fred Durst, the main event of Limp Bizkit. You know Fred, Red Cap. You know him. You know how he works. You know how he rolls. Rolling.
I don't think he's rolling with the Red Caps anymore.
No, he's not. But that's
the audience wears Red Caps.
That's how we like to remember him, Corey. That's how we like. Now he's got a beard. He looks like a buff Santa Claus.
That's funny because I always kind of think of him as Papa Smurf now. I think he's kind of like turned into Papa Smurf. He needs to be a little bluer. We'll work on that. I'm going to see if I can get him to, maybe don some blue paint one of the nights so we can do a photo shoot.
Corey, you got multiple tours. If you want to paint up Limp Bizkit, if you want to paint up Fred Durst, feel free. That's fine with me.
Well, I think Fred would have to agree to this first. He might not be too thrilled if I just showed up with a bucket of blue paint because, next thing I know, that's what's going to happen to me. So I got to be very careful what I say around these guys.
Well, it goes from the Loserville Tour to the all blue all the time tour. Who the hell cares? It'd be nice.
There you go. Call ourselves the Blue Man Group.
Oh,
that's original.
That's never been done before. All right, but then you got to shave your head, Corey. Exactly. You got to shave your head, and you're not going to get rid of those locks. You can't. Those are iconic.
I'm down, man. Listen, I did it for Friday the 13th when I was 12. I can do it again.
Yes. By the way, on the phone, we are talking to one of the only men, and I know John is in the studio, Johnny Vegas, one of the only men to kill Jason Voorhees, even though he came back. But he killed him.
No, hold on. Not one of the only. The only.
But Corey,
very clear.
Corey, spoiler alert, he came back. Jason comes back.
But he didn't come back for 2 movies. It took him 2 movies.
All right, so you killed him for 2 movies.
Bring him back.
You killed him for 2 movies. That is true.
That is
someone give Corey a point. He literally killed Jason for 2 movies. Congratulations on that. And you were a kid when you did it.
Well, let me tell you something. Michael Myers was never killed for 2 movies.
True.
Jason was never killed at any other time for 2 movies. Freddy was never killed for 2 movies. I think it's a pretty damn big accomplishment. All right?
You know what? Round of applause. I take it back. He did well. He did good. He's not just a performer. He's a killer.
That's right. I'm not just full of hot air.
Yeah, he fucked up Jason. That's what he did. All right.
But in Goonies, he also foiled the plot. In Goonies, also.
Yes, in Goonies, he was the main foil. That he foiled the plot. He shoved remember he shoves the jewels in his mouth.
So he's undefeated.
Vampires too.
Yes, he killed vampires and the Lost Boys. He's done
undefeated.
a lot.
So he's undefeated.
He's undefeated in the realm.
Some gremlins.
Gremlins also. Yeah.
See, this is why Corey can ride high.
Listen, this is why I got PTSD. All right, okay? I got a lot of bad experiences. Most people don't deal with this kind of shit through life.
A lot of
what I've had to put up with.
A lot of bad shit has gone down if you're Corey Feldman. Let me tell you.
And he wrecked a car also with Corey Feldman.
That's right.
Corey Haim, license to drive.
How many people are killing people and throwing them in the furnace below their house?
Well,
I mean, how many people have to deal with that in their neighborhood in the burbs?
Corey, first off, I'm Italian. Half my family's done that. Let's stop. Come on. Let's stop.
Oh, well, there you go.
Hey, paisan.
If the Burbs was shot in New Jersey, it might make a little bit more sense.
Yes.
But, that's another story.
Speaking of New Jersey, the Loserville rolls into town to the PNC Arts Center. I believe bisexual Marcus from our show will be there. I also will have family in attendance at the PNC Arts Center to see. They want to see Corey Feldman. Forget about Limp Bizkit.
Tell them to don't forget. Tell them don't forget. That's very kind of you. But go, listen, support Limp Bizkit. Support Limp Bizkit.
Yes, of course.
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Yes.
So listen, I'm very humbled and very honored and grateful for Fred and for Limp Bizkit supporting us, even though we're there to support them.
Well,
but
true. Well, look, I know you're I know you're being humble. People are there because I know when people get the little passes and they go hang out with you and they get their stuff signed, a major question is going to have to be answered, Corey. Not about Jason Voorhees. Not about anything else. The most important thing is there going to be a Goonies 2, and are you involved in it? Because if you watch The Joke, the video that you're in, the big one, directed by Fred Durst, it's all over the internet, you've checked it out, everyone's checked it out. You do rip off your shirt at one point, and underneath is a Goonies T-shirt. I think sending like a subtle signal to the Goonies fans, the people that go, "Hey, you guys!" A little message. A little message from Mr. Feldman over here.
Let me put this in the best East Coast wise guy sort of way for you.
Yeah, bring it over here. Let's go.
Clearly,
let's talk about this.
Let me put it. I'll say this much about the Goonies sequel, all right? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Manja Paisan, all right?
Paisan, over here.
Movie, and that's all I got to say, okay?
What are you doing over here? Mr. Feldman over here. You got a freaking... Forget about it. What are you doing?
It's over with.
What are you doing?
Right,
don't make me come down to Loserville and have some words with you. This is what I'm saying. How are you going to not do the Goonies, eh?
Hey, listen. You can make me an offer I can't refuse.
Come on! Bafungu! What are you doing? Buddy. How are they going to have a Goonies 2 and Corey Feldman's not in the movie? Bafungu! I don't understand. He's fucking... He's Scotsiaggio.
I think what I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to burst your bubble here, buddy. The movie is sleeping with the fishes, man. It ain't happening. It's not alive.
All right, well, so you heard it here first. At least we got an exclusive from the mouth here from Corey Feldman that we know that Goonies 2 is now and gone. All right, but other than that, so that one's off the table.
Sadly, very sadly, the dream was buried along with the great director Richard Donner.
True.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, my dear friend. But sadly, he was the main Goonie. He was the head Goonie, along with Steven, of course. But the two of them, they had to do it together. And if Donner's not there, I really highly doubt that film would ever get made.
I was just hoping to see Sloth now. You mean like Sloth then?
Well, yeah, well...
Like 80 Sloth is 80 Sloth, and then now he could have a full-time job. He could be a lawyer for all we know.
You know what they say, though? You know what they say? Whack don't crack. So
damn right.
I don't think he would actually look any different.
No, he would still be ageless. Corey, he'd be ageless. Just a lot like yourself, by the way.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I also bring up the fact that by the way, I watched the video, I watched the joke, and I'm noticing while I'm watching it.
You were comparing me to Sloth?
I was going, wow, he looks a lot like Sloth. No, when I was I'm looking at the video, and I'm saying, you're 52 years of age, if you don't mind me saying it. And you don't look 52 at all, dude. You look in your late 30s tops.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you. It's all, great, fine CGI and optical illusion work. Wait till you see me in person. I look like a sack of potatoes. I'm literally 95 years old. I've got wrinkles so deep creviced into my face, it looks like there was actually a drag race in my face. That's how deep the lines go. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, I'm very grateful. Listen, I'm very grateful. I've been blessed with eternal youth, obviously from the adrenochrome. I cannot stop drinking that stuff. It's great. No, I'm joking. No.
Shameless plug.
The reality is, healthy living goes a long way. Believe it or not. I really attest to that. I have quit meat. I quit meat, all meat products, when I was 12 years old. I've been living vegetarian my whole life. I quit alcohol at 18 years old. I have been living alcohol-free since I was 19.
That's when I started alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. Most people did.
Yeah, Corey had a little bit of a head start on this whole on that. Yeah, so he wins. But I mean, he cleaned himself up though.
But I quit cigarettes at 40 years old. So basically the last 10 years of my life have been completely clean of everything. But going back, I really started cleaning my life up at 18. So, when you live the balance of your life, the majority of your life, without those things weighing you down, it makes a difference.
Well, it's also that Hollywood living. He probably, because he was Corey Feldman, probably was banging a lot. I would think a good steady stream of banging.
That's the fountain of youth.
Would help you. It's healthy. I understand that.
A healthy sex drive is always important for the soul.
Exactly. That's why I look like this, and that's why you look like you. That's the fucking problem. That's why. That's why. That's what it is.
You never know. I'm not there to see you in person, but I'm sure you're a debonair, charming, handsome man.
No. He looks 52.
No.
He looks 52.
I look 50. You remember when you were just talking about that sack of potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh,
imagine that, but with hair on the face, like a bearded sack of potatoes.
That's pretty cool.
On a good day. All right, I do have one more question. I know that we got to wrap this up and everything. I know you're not here forever. Quick question, because I saw the interview that you did with Drew Barrymore. You guys were paired up when she was how young? Corey, you there? Oh, we have lost Corey. I told you. We have lost Corey Feldman. I don't know if he's calling back either. Let us see. Let's give it a second or two. Because sometimes what happens is they cut out the when they do these satellite interviews, you get like a certain amount of time, and then it's go fuck yourself, and then that's it. It's like goodbye. Need to jump. Okay, so I guess he's done. Okay. Need to move on with Corey. Okay. So let me write. Okay. Thank you. Hold on, we're still recording, Joseph. So thank you. There you go. All right. So here's what we'll do.
What's up?
Yeah, the audio's over here. Don't worry, we have the audio. So let's take a break. Let's regroup. Because Corey had to abruptly leave. I mentioned Drew Barrymore. That might have been the secret. Yeah. You want to get Corey off the phone? You mentioned Drew Barrymore, and then click, and you're over. Hey, we did talk about it. You had a good banging session.
That was the Illuminati.
The Illuminati hung up the phone.
Exactly.
Very good. Well, power to the people. 718-577-1389. It is the Ham Radio Show. Let's take a break right now. Thank you, Corey Feldman, for bringing on the show. It was quick, but it was good. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after these words. Come on! Okay.